Welcome back to Mr.cip. Today is Tuesday, 30 January 2024. Today I wanted to share my experience with Clover Carbon Exchange, and let's say from the start, the experience, it wasn't good at all. As usual, let me recall that those videos are not intended to tell you to invest or not to invest on a specific company. In this case, for example, Clover Carbon Exchange. I like to share my experiences that often are very good when the companies are going well, and I believe they can have a good perspective. I tell you, for example, now we are working with Blonix, and I think that Blonix will give you a few months of good results. In the case of Clover Carbon, the experience wasn't good. I made a mistake, clearly, because I thought that we could manage it, and it wasn't like that. But it's just to share my experience, because maybe other people will tell you that Clover Carbon is still working and is working well. For me, it wasn't. Let's see why. Clover Carbon Exchange was launched on July 15, 2023. It is a cryptocurrency management company. They claim to deal and to trade with carbon credits, which is not true. We knew from the beginning. Those platforms just find a way to be more trustable by saying we deal with gold, with carbon credits, with this, with the other, we do trading, we do arbitrage. They do nothing. They are a pyramid, and we know it. And if you don't know it, well, better to start knowing it. Here we can see they have operation, especially in Asia, also in Africa, and also in Spain, where here there is a servant. Let me specify, I never worked for the company. I'm just a small investor who put some money and start developing the business. Here we can find the website. The website didn't change much since the beginning, in July. Now we are in January, so they haven't done much improvement. Here we can find Philip Peterson, Chief Operating Officer. I had to meet this guy on September. In September, I attended to London to a conference in the Excel conference venue, one of the most important of Europe. And the guy didn't show up. He had to do a speaking, he had to present the company, and he didn't show up. We knew this guy is not the chief operating officer, we knew he's an actor, but no, it was a disaster because people were expecting him. We were close to the Google stand. No, they made an effort to be reliable, and the guy just didn't show up. Here we can find an article from Global News Online. The article is dated 26 June 2023, so just a couple of weeks before the launching of the platform. There is a presentation of the company, not much. Let me say clearly, those articles are paid for. So the company contact the newspaper, in this case Newsweek, and they say, okay, I will pay you X money if you publish in your website this article. How much do they pay? I don't know. If you publish it in big newspaper or big website or big information media, you can pay even $25,000 or $30,000. In this case, I don't know, I suppose much less. The company basically investment plan. You put your cryptocurrency, they give you a daily, weekly, or monthly benefit. In this case, the plan was a bit complex, but was quite clear. Every month you can take off your benefits. The benefits was from 0.5% daily to 1%, depending on if you keep your principal into the company, meaning first month you get 0.5% per day. If you maintain at least the principal in the second month you will get 0.6% daily. Third month, 0.7, until a maximum of 1% from the 6 or 7 month on. The point is, I sign up day one, the company through an intermediary contact me and told me about the company. I say, okay, let's do it. Let's invest. I invest. You can see $5,000. Everything went right. I even developed my network. Everything fine. I usually maintain my principal into the company for a few months until it lasts, because it didn't last. Let me say clearly. And I used to take off the benefits. And we can see, if we go to the history and we go to earning history, we can see that it went well. Every day I get my benefits. Every week, every month, I used to do withdrawal. And you can see that in my history, even if I still have invested my $5,000, the last accrual was 26th of November, when I get the 0.9%, $45 for 5,000 invest per day. Is very well. And we can see that I made some withdrawals. Everything fine, no problem, until, if I'm not wrong, the 6th of November. 6th of November, I made a withdrawal. The withdrawal didn't arrive. It didn't arrive to me. It didn't arrive to other contacts within my network. Up to me, down to me. So we just weren't receiving anymore the withdrawal. And you can say the company's scammed. But I had contact within other networks from Asia, from Africa, and they were still receiving the withdrawal. Last time I spoke to some of them a few weeks ago, they were still receiving. That means that in November, they just stopped paying the withdrawals to us, to my network. Why? Why did they do something like that? Not just scamming, say, okay, we don't pay anybody from now on, we scam, bye-bye. But they just scam my network, my people, myself, the people up to me, the people down to me, my line. That's because they noticed that we were withdrawing more money than we were depositing, meaning that the company was losing money with us, which means that they weren't investing anything. They were just working in a Ponzi scheme and working with our money. So the moment we stopped investing, or we were investing less than we were withdrawing, they decided not to pay us anymore. Normally, those companies do this, exactly this, but on a more comprehensive way. So all investors, they let people invest. When they notice that the withdrawal are in the total of the withdrawing is more than the amount of money invest, they stop it. In this case, the strange thing, not the strange, at the end, is that they stopped just to us. But the point is, I understand the concept, but I also understand that no, we are here to gain money, not to lose it. So you have to maintain at least a line for a certain time. You cannot stop the whole thing just for some people after what? Starting July, 15 July, so 15 August, 15 September, 15 October, they didn't even reach the fourth month. So I just let you know that the company is still working, but the moment they notice that you or your network is withdrawing more than you are investing, they will cut you off. And this is not good, because I repeat, I understand perfectly the system. Those are Ponzi schemes. You put your money, they want to win. They don't want to lose, but they have to understand that also people want to win. And you cannot stop just a network, because at the end, even if after a couple of months, I will do a video like this and tell you, get word that at some point, this guy are stopping to pay because of this. So you can just cheat your people and tell them to invest, because like this you can take off the money, or you can say, okay, these people is not paying anymore, get away, don't invest anymore. In this case, I don't tell you anything. You want to invest, you don't want to invest, I don't mind. The point is, you have to know that they will do this at some point. In my case, Clover Carbon Exchange, I repeat you, they didn't even pay for 4 months. We calculated that we could be relaxed about them at least until Christmas 2023. So it wasn't that way because in my case, my last withdrawal was at the beginning of November. So from 6 November on, they stopped paying any withdrawal. And I'm very disappointed with these people. They are Asian. In their website, they put here that they are based in Seychelles. Seychelles, it's a, it's a tax paradise, so they don't have to declare anything. It's very easy to put an account in Seychelles. You have just to pay. Nobody will check on you. Here they have some very poor social media, an email. At the email, they normally don't answer. The website has been improved, but the point is this: to the networks who are still making people invest, they are paying. If people keep investing, they pay until they see that the withdrawals are higher than the investment. That was our case. After 4 months, 3 months, people started withdrawing, people started to take off the principals, and they just noticed that our network, our European network, were withdrawing more money than we're investing. What would have happened in the future if they had kept paying? I don't know. Maybe some people had come in, so we could have moved on, and we were still working with Clover Carbon. But anyway, the result is this. And I don't think it's not even for a Ponzi scheme company is the good way to manage the thing, because you contact people, you tell them you have a project, you invite them to London, you invite them to Vietnam. I think they did another conference. I was supposed to go, and at the end, from one day to another, they stop paying just us. Maybe if you ask somebody from Ghana or from Thailand, they will tell you, yeah, well, we are still getting paid, but just to let you know our experience in Spain. And in Spain, we are not being paid since 6th of November. That was Clover Carbon. I just wanted to share our experience with this company because people sometimes is asking, what do you think about Clover Carbon? I've seen you have done some video in Italian, in Spanish, not much in English, and you are not doing any video anymore. That's why I'm not doing any video anymore, because I'm not getting paid. I made videos in Spanish and in Italian saying what happens, and now I'm doing this video in English to let you know that the company, yes, is still working today, but it's no longer paying. It's no longer giving us our benefits, even though in my case, you can see I have $5,000 invested in the company, but they are not paying any benefit to me, and especially they are not paying any withdrawals. So if you see this video, if you watch this video and you find it interesting, put a like, but especially I wanted to let you know what is the situation and what is the plan and what will be the situation and the plan with Clover Carbon if you invest on them right now or if you keep investing. Apart of that, that's all. If you have any question, please put it in the commentaries, but there is not much to say. This company is even more a scam than what we already knew it was a scam. So subscribe to Mr.Chip. We have more companies that are working better, like Donix. They will do the same at some point, but I think they are doing it and managing it much better. So thank you very much. Goodbye.